got a new addition here, Mr. Icon. As you can see him, the handsome man up there, sitting in the same room as Carlos, just next to each other. Quick wave between you. Yeah, nice. And yeah, this is Icon. He's a moderator for Gambulls. You want to give yourself a quick little introduction, Icon, for all the new people watching?
Absolutely. I've been with the team over a year, probably since the start. Still remember the odd phone call of Carlos telling me that he was going to derug a project, and me telling him he was absolutely insane. But yeah, it's been an absolute ride and a half. What he's done with the project is unbelievable, and I'm privileged to be a part of it.
Great introduction, Icon. Well, that's Icon for those of you that don't know. As he said, been in a Jelly mod for over a year now. And yeah, just an overall good guy. He's sitting in, he likes to have those custom backgrounds on, as you can see. He's sitting in Carlos's room right now. But yeah, he's got one of everyone. He's got culture as well. But yeah, let's kick this off. If any of you, first of all, have any questions, stick them into the kick chat. Carlos is fully frozen for me, but I think he's probably fine on stream. I think he's all good. He's frozen in the audio for me, but I think the stream's all good. But yeah, just in case anyone has any questions, drop them in chat right now. I know we've got 140 people here, so I'm sure there's going to be some questions, and we'll get answered for you. But apart from that, yeah, we're just going to chill. We got Culture here as well today. Big man Culture, how you doing today, Culture?
Just today.
Just today, yeah, and yesterday,
right,
yesterday. But now we get to see his.
I'm busy. No, I'm busy as fuck, to be honest. But yeah, all good. I'm very well. Thank you, Jack.
Decent. And then of course we got Carlos here as well. Last but certainly not least, how you doing today?
Yeah, good, mate. Am I still frozen? Can you hear me?
Nah, you're all right now.
All right, yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah, good, mate. Good. Yeah, it's funny, Ian, that you said that, man. Like, when we very first derugged before, like, I was trolling in the groups with you. Remember, I was in the Discord calls and was, like, trolling people. And it was me, you, and Turtle were the first 3 people that was in that private DM group. And I was like, I think we're going to derug a project. And was like, what shall we do with it? Which direction? And then in that group, we came up with the esports thing. It's crazy, that is, man. That was right at the start, eh?
It's nuts. It's just... when you initially pitched it, like, we joked about it for ages. We joked about Jelly Babies because Turtle had got you into it initially, and that was like an ongoing joke for ages. For you to turn around one day and be like, I'm taking the project over, was just mind-blowing. And at that point, I don't think anyone knew it would get to this point, but you've always got the ambition to go ahead and follow through what you say, I guess. So it was inevitable.
Yeah, for sure. There's a few questions coming in, eh? I see...
Yeah, I was going to read them out, and then people can answer them if you want.
Yeah,
keep an eye on it.
Yeah, sweet.
Unless you don't want to do talking as much, to be fair.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've had a few coffees, a few Red Bulls. Yeah, I'm sweet.
Decent. So the first one was after mint. Will we have jelly on Gambulls?
Yes, it's been processed already. It's literally being processed now to get jelly on Gambulls. It might not be there straight away, but it's definitely 100% going to be there really, really soon. It is. Like I say, it's already in the works. You'll see that we've got jelly on CoinMarketCap, and that's our way of aggregating the price, so it goes onto Gambulls in the USD value.
Cool. Next question is, do you have the plans already set out for use of the mint funds for Gambulls?
Yeah, man.
We've been through this a few times, but do you want to just briefly go over it?
Yeah. So that's where we came up with the mint price, right? It's not like we just picked a number up out of the air and went, oh, we need, let's just go with 300 Matic. Like, we needed a dollar value so we can put money in the banks, so we can take all the restrictions off Gambulls, because right now you can only do $40 buys and all that stuff. So take away all those restrictions. We're building an office here. We need devs. We need all sorts of stuff. So we've got like a full plan for the funds. We're not taking any money out as a team. Like, none of these are getting any money. I'm not getting any money until we said at least 8 months into the growth of Gambulls from the time we mint, and that's with profits that come in from the casino. But for now, like, all of the money is going to get pumped back into the project to make sure that, like with Gambulls, it's for Gambulls, right? And we want to make sure that Gambulls is top 3 casino in the world as soon as possible. And the only way we can do that is by removing all the restrictions, getting the turnkey sorted, getting the office here so we can develop in-house to eliminate any risks of like devs running away or anything like that. But yeah, everything's planned out, yeah.
Sweet. Next one. Did Turtle leave the project?
Nah, Turtle's just not doxed yet. So he don't want to docs right now, and he's got his reasons for being so, but he's not left the project. No, not at all. Still here, still with us.
Sweet. Cheddar, we're using Matic, not Wrap Thief. Yeah, that's right. So for the minute, it's Matic on Polygon main, not Wrap Thief.
Yeah, Yeah, but when it goes on to secondary, it's going to be in wrapped ETH, because it's just an easier way to bridge ETH guys into Gambulls. So we're definitely going to go down that option. You see, like all of the top projects on Polygon, they're pretty much all of them use wrapped ETH. They do.
Sweet. Jelly and Sportsbook around the same sort of time-ish. I can probably take this one, to be honest. Cool. To be fair, Jelly will needs a turnkey to go in so we can build on a casino. Like, essentially, that's what it'll come down to. The Sportsbook is backed by the mint funds and the insurance and stuff. So if I had to give an estimate, I would say expect the Sportsbook first and then Jelly, but it just depends on the time frame for the turnkey, bro. That's all it is. Obviously, you know it's coming, but it would be stupid for us to even put even a remote time on it. Like, we're pushing for it to happen ASAP. That's as best as I can give you, to be honest.
Yeah, with the sportsbook, it should be there. Like with the Jelly one, it's the turnkey stuff, right? We need to wait for that to have the customization and stuff. But with the sportsbook, we've got it all covered, and the time that they've gave us is after we pay the insurances and stuff. It's going to be in the first month, and as soon as we get the funds, we're going to pay the insurance, and it's all good, you know. So the sportsbook will be up, I'd say sooner, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anuba Zero, what would we expect the price of Gambulls directly after mint/reveal? Don't know. Do you want me to? Can I have your crystal ball so I can just take a stab at it?
Yeah, like like saying like predicting floor prices and stuff like that is not what we're doing. What we're doing is saying that we're going to create value, which will make sure that the NFT has significant value, and you will get back all of the mint funds and more by holding the NFT for over a period of time. Like the mint funds are just to help us build. Once we've built, we'll be making millions. Those millions go back to our holders, you know? That's how it works. But asking like what the floor price is going to be, like Culture said, man, let's just get a crystal ball out and sort of predict what everyone's sentiment is and all that stuff. Like it's not gonna happen.
Next one from Cap is, would a 3D Gambulls be minted revealed or unrevealed?
Unrevealed for 2 or 3 days. Are we lagging?
No, I think
No,
we're
we're
right.
back. We're back.
We're back. Everyone's saying rugged. All good. All right, yeah, there's going to be intermittent lags where my internet's fucked. But yeah, it is recorded as well. So what was the question? Reveal.
Revealed or unrevealed?
Yeah, it's going to be like a 2 to 3 day window. And the reason being is because me personally, and I know there's a bunch of other people, they like to pick up mythics on the floor. You know what I mean? They like to sweep to potentially get a mythic at floor price. So 2 to 3 days, it's going to be there.
Sweet. Thomas, so when Animated Staking, mate, we're fully focused on a whole host of other things, but it's still in the plans, bro.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that one. Doesn't need a long explanation, unless you got some updates on it, Carl.
Yeah, it was the Cat Zero, the artist that was working on it. They had to downsize their team because of personal issues that they had on their side. So it kind of got put on the back burner. But yeah, we're still working on upgrading the site and getting everything sorted. But, that's it.
What's the next one? Salami. Does Stake or Rollbit have a token you can gamble with, or are we the first casino to do something like this at Jelly at a discount?
Yeah, we're the first. Yeah, we're the first. Rollbit have RLB, but you can't gamble with it unless you sell it and get dollars. Like, but same as you could do with any other token kind of thing. But ours is the first of its kind.
Denny just says he wants to thank Gambulls. Gambulls allowed him to build a new PC in 2 days, so GG's for that, bro.
GG.
With Rascals, Dogs, and Infected Rascals on Solana and Gambulls coming to Poly, do we have any plans for other chains?
No, not right now. Not right now. The Polygon one will bridge ETH guys into it. Like that's going to be the bridge there. Once the bull market comes back, because a lot of ETH volume is the same people trading. Like not many new people are coming into the NFT space right now. But once the bull market comes back, everything starts pumping. You'll see a lot more people come in. And the first place that Polygon guys are going to go to are ETH guys are going to go to Polygon. So we'll get them that way. And plus, when we have our own marketplace, you'll be getting guys that play on the casino. They'll want the benefits of either sports betting or rake back on live games, on casino games and stuff. So they'll be buying from there, and they could be from various different chains as well.
Sweet. How do you see yourselves, i.e. Gamble/Jelly, in 1 year from now?
Smashing it, absolutely smashing it. In 1 year from now, everything that we've done, including Monet, Jelly Drop, Gambulls, So Sweet, they're all going to be flourishing. They are in a year from now, 100%. And they're even like there might even be additional business models or businesses set up under the Jellyco umbrella that will also be generating revenue. But right now, our focus is on the 4 that we've got. And in a year from now, all 4 of them are going to be absolutely smashing it for sure. They are. Like all of them are getting love and attention every single day by different devs, different a whole different teams working on each individual product. So yeah, we're going to be smashing it.
Sweet. When Rascal's taking on Gambulls for benefits?
Yeah. As soon as we get when the turnkey comes, we're going to be building all of that. We're already building it now, but once the turnkey comes, we'll be able to implement it when it's ready. But until the turnkey's there, we can't do anything with it. But it will be there. Again, eventually it's going to be there for sure.
Sweet. Was Gambulls up to expectations till now? What could have been done better in your opinion, if there was anything?
Gambulls has exceeded expectations. We thought third month we'd maybe still be in a loss because behind the scenes we still have to pay provider fees, we still have to pay for the customer support, we pay for developers to be doing stuff, we pay for everything. So there's a lot of stuff that gets paid for. We thought that by third month we might be breaking even or close to breaking even or something like that, but we're already in profit. Not a lot, not a significant amount of profit, but yeah, we're beating expectations. What could have been done better is probably communication with the community over sort of the launch day. There was a lot of delays and stuff like that. Same with Solana integration. So communication with the community on sort of time frames and stuff could have been done better. But overall, the casino's doing really well.
Yeah, sweet. That kind of falls into this question. So, would there be a dashboard to track casino volume? / we've sort of already covered. So, well, obviously the back end, obviously all the owners and everything can see like casino volume stuff. It's not something that's ever like public. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to log on to a dashboard and go and check how much is run through a casino. Like, it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah.
Is that? I assume that's right?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like as an NFT holder, it don't make you. I know we talk about being a shareholder of the company and stuff like that, but it's only a figure of speech in terms of like we want to reward you in that sort of sense. But like you're an NFT holder at the end of the day, and you'll get all the rewards of being an NFT holder, and we're gonna like make sure that you're absolutely making a shit ton of money from holding that NFT. But in terms of like, fucking hell, that was loud. Yeah, in terms of like sharing, like, oh yeah, so you've got access to the back end of the casino, you can see what people are spinning on and stuff like that. That's never going to happen, and it's kind of crazy to assume that would be the case, you know. It is. Sorry to cut you off, Culture.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, because I know a lot of people talk like that.
No, sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely sound. Yeah, you explained it a little bit better. You've obviously got a little bit more access than what I've seen, which you showed me and stuff. So you're better placed to explain it. For question 2, bro, we've literally already been that. When Jelly deposits, why take so long? It's not taking so long. We've been transparent from the start. We needed time. We've already been over it. We won't keep covering it. So just if you did miss the answer and you've just come in, then just go back to the recording and re-listen because we've covered that one already. Appreciate the questions, though, my man. So next one. What do you think could be 1 or 2 hurdles, short term or long term, that could stall or cause shift in plans? And do you have plans in place to address if these issues arise?
Yeah, I mean, we have plans. You can't always anticipate what issues are going to arise, right? But what we can do is prepare to make sure that everything that we're working towards, there's not going to be any hurdles. We can prepare towards making sure that we've covered all tracks and what we're doing works, what we're doing we will accomplish. But the good thing about our team, and I think you've seen it throughout the course of Jelly, is if something does come up, we overcome it and we learn and become better. And that's the same. Like I can't tell you, like this is going to happen because we don't know. But what I can tell you is if something does come up and something does happen, then we'll be prepared to deal with it as the same way we've dealt with everything that's come up before and make it pretty much a non-issue. But we prepare for everything. Like when we're in calls, when we're setting up like business models, business ideas, utilities, rewards, it's not something we just go, yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Like we sit and sort of dwell on it and sleep on it and all that, and we make sure that, yeah, what we're doing is right.
Yep, sound. When Gambulls have original game. It's funny, we were talking about this actually, about experiences and and us providing experiences for Rascal holders in terms of like Gambulls. With Gambulls, we'll set up the team. We go in and interacting with like Pragmatic and going to sort of events and getting our name out there amongst like the casino world and with all these providers and creating relationships. That's what Stake have done very, very well. So Stake have like original games and Stake only games. We're going to be going to these events now. You shouting about exactly what we're doing. And because Gambulls are so original in everything that we're doing, like the marketplace is multi-chain, the token and everything like that. We've got a lot to chat about, and like people know we're coming. So, once Turnkey's in and we can go to these events and build those relationships, there's no reason we can't surpass everything that everyone's done before. Like if Stake have built those relationships and have Pragmatic only games, like we can go in there and build those relationships. And it's going to be a little bit down the line because we need time to develop and get everything to where it needs to be and go and create these relationships. But yeah, 100% I can see Gambulls having Gambulls only games. Do you know what I mean? Like that's definitely on the cards. Like that's what we are aiming for. So yeah, I can't give you a time frame, but it will. It's on our radar, and we will be making it happen.
I think
Jenny,
I think
DM me, bro.
Yeah, I think
sorry, sorry, it was just for me.
Yeah, I think what he means by original games is like Crash, all of that, right? They're original games.
Oh, house games.
Yeah, house games. Yeah. And they're literally copy paste. We put them on, we'll reskin them and all of that, so it'll all be good.
My bad. I thought you meant like those original like just a Gambulls game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Denny, just reach out on Discord, man. My Twitter DMs are fucked. Although I cleared them out today, so yeah. Either way, like we sort out. I can DM you my thing. Brewer, Rascal floor is constantly going down. Your view on it? As I'm all in on Rascals, that's why I'm asking.
It's because people are selling right now, and if you think about it logically, people bought Rascals for 0.01 Sol when there was Jelly Babies. They got 2 Rascals. They've held on to them all the way up until now. They've had no reason to sell them. And now we've got a mint coming up that's going to cost them a little bit of money. Sell a few Rascals and mint Gambulls basically for free, essentially, right? And right now in my opinion, is the cheapest Rascals are ever going to be going forward, because everything that we're doing right now is to create value, rewards, all of that different stuff. And the sale volume on Rascals right now is high because people are selling, right? People are selling to mint Gambulls. But yeah, the floor doesn't mean anything to us, man. Like what we're building is sustainable revenue models. We're building loads of stuff that are going to make sure that Rascals are going to go crazy. So yeah, just don't worry.
Sweet. Also, do you know like the diamonds that you earn on Gambulls at the moment? When LP experience exchange for cash being implemented on Gambulls, I'm assuming that comes down turnkey.
Yeah. So once it's all set up, we'll get it done. You'll be able to change those diamonds for NFTs. You'll be able to change it for casino balances, all kinds of stuff. It'll all be there. It will.
Sweet. Would a 3D NFTs auto reveal, or do we have to actively go and do something to reveal them?
Auto. Well, we've not got time to be doing that kind of thing right now. We're like building that whole thing, and what that does is it just delays things massively in terms of our planning. What we need the money for is to build and make sure that Gambulls becomes one of the biggest casinos in the world. We don't want any delays. If we wanted delays, we wouldn't have done the mint because we could have just waited for the casino to sort of catch up and then use that money to slowly build from the revenue that's generated. Once Gambulls is going ballistic, these cool experiences are going to be, they're going to be crazy. There's going to be, I'd say, an event every 2 months that we're going to be hosting. We're going to be loads of different things in terms of like holder experience. That's like a big part of our plans going forward. It is. But in terms of the reveal, it's just going to be a reveal. It is.
Sweet. Not a question, but just want to say thank you to the whole team. Since I joined the server, bought a dog. It's like a family. Lose my faith on the community, but you brought it back, and I love your kindness. Just got loads of emotes, so I thought I'd just bring that up. Thank you, Crypto, Beggar. Ida, is it only minters that will be a part of this 2D airdrop and 1-on-1 airdrop, or what about the people that buy on secondary post mint?
Yeah, no, it's all. If you're holding the NFT at the time of snapshot and airdrop, then you get the snapshot on it. You get the airdrop. You do.
Perfect. Question for Jack. When can I have your PFP?
Is that Brewer by any chance?
Yeah, it's Brewer.
Yeah, he always asks for my Rascal PFP. Listen, pal, I've told you 20,000 Solana's the price. If you can't reach it, then just stop bringing it up. You know what I mean? 20,000 Solana and we can talk. Until then, we're gonna have to stop all talks.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we got Devil Ranjan just a post about basically just saying thank you. We won't go through that. We'll keep it to MA. I might come back to a Devil Ranjan, but that's a really nice post, bro. Appreciate it. Where's the next question? Questions for someone looking to get into Rascals. What are your long-term plans, sort of 2 to 5 years from now, for Rascals holders and Gambulls holders in the future? What are your future plans to sustain this amazing run we've had in the first sort of like year?
Yeah, I mean, it's all to do with the experiences that we're going to be doing, make people come in that way, but also the utility providing buying pressure on Jelly, right? We want to cover both angles. We want to be rewarding people monetarily, and we also want to be rewarding people with experiences and memories that they'll like never forget, kind of thing. So the plans are, we get Jelly Drop, Gambulls, Soul Sweet, Monet, all absolutely thriving. And then the money will go back into buying Jelly. Jelly's going to pop off. We'll be using profits that we get from Gambulls to host massive events all over the world. And when I say massive events, I mean like we're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on events every like 2 or 3 months. We'll be spending this money on events. So yeah, I'm very, very confident with our new sort of vision on the future with these events and stuff like that. I'm very confident that we're going to create crazy hype. There's going to be videos of us hosting crazy events. Rascal holders are going to get benefited massively by holding the Rascal, staking it, using the token for something or selling the token. So that's how we sustain. Like we're not phased, man. We know Rascals are going to number 1 on Solana pretty much. Like we know it's going to happen just from everything that we do, how hard we work, how cool the team is. Like everyone in the team plays a massive part. So it's just inevitable it happens. Right now, the market's taking a shit. You see in hyped up projects that don't do anything, that don't create any value, all of that stuff pumping. And you see in projects that do all of the above and are building towards these cool things. You're seeing them take a little bit of a hit. But long term, just don't panic, man. Don't panic. I don't know if any of yous want to touch on that as well. I feel like again I'm talking shitloads.
Nah, same sentiment, bro. Like you've said it perfectly. There's nothing really to add to it. It's just the same conviction you had when you picked them up. Like we get more bullish every day with the meetings that we had. We're always we're always in meetings, bouncing ideas off, working out how we got to, how we're gonna improve, where we can adapt, where we can tweak, where we can make stuff better, how we're gonna, avoid this, make that work. Like everything's always being planned. So most of the stuff that you sort of ask, we've already spoke about in the team, and then we're just working out how's best to execute it, because that's what we do with everything. Like, we don't just think something and then go, oh yeah, we'll do this, and then just not do it. Like if we say we're going to do something, we go and execute it to the best of our ability, and then get it out and make it better and better over time.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have the conviction when you bought them, even if you bought at the top, like you should have that same conviction now, because they're going back and they're going to blow straight back past that top that you bought at.
Yeah. I see, just to, I think I'm skipping a line here, but Thomas Soul saying, how do you expect to see the Gambulls Mint comparison to Soul Casino? I hope Soul Casino do well, and I think they will. I think they'll do well. But they're not our competition, man. We are fighting for top 3 casino in the world. We're not targeting the Solana community. We want to bring money into the space as opposed to take it out. So you may as well ask me, like, how do you compare your mint to another projects? Like, it literally don't matter. And when new Monet Jelly raffles, I think there's 10 up right now. There's a Rascal up. There's loads of cosmetics. There's some Alpha Pharaohs. There's loads of raffles up, man. There's been raffles up all week. There's a D-God up as well. So, yeah, man, it's all there. But there was one before that. I was scrolling down. There was one, the Jelly Drop one.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Canute said, do you plan on expanding Jelly Drop to support other chains?
Yeah, yes. We're going to bring Jelly into Web 2 so you can literally deposit Bitcoin, Litecoin, USDT, all of the major cryptos. I think we're lagging. Are we lagging?
Sweet.
No.
No.
Yeah, we're all right. Sounds good in Discord. In Restream. Seacon, you mentioned before that Gambulls going to have rate back percentage according to the rarity NFT. Does the rarity benefit aspect? Does the rarity benefits as well? Hang on, let me just reword this. So basically, what you're saying is, does the benefits for the rarity? Engaged to earn. So basically, engaged to earn stuff, will that get affected by the rarity of the NFT?
No. But the rake back will. The rake back will be. Yeah.
Cheddar said strippers at the events other than himself.
No, just cheddar. Just cheddar.
Just Cheddar. Hey, he's the main show anyway. Why would we need anyone else?
Yep.
Perfect. Cheers, Cheddar. We'll get you booked up for that, mate. Question for Carlos. No, you
Floor
can
price
answer
going
that.
down. Yeah. Again,
yeah,
like I
you've
literally
already
just answered it, man.
bro.
Just answered it. But it's just because of people selling, man. That's what we're talking about. That people are selling to mint gambles. The floor price right now, I literally don't care. Like I don't care about the floor price at all. All I care about is building businesses that create revenue that go back into rewarding our holders. And if we sat there looking at the floor price every day going, oh, why is it going down? Why is it going down? We wouldn't be focused on what we need to be focused on. The only people that should be worried about the floor price right now are people that are looking for an exit. And in my opinion, like if they're looking to sell, like why should we care? You know what I mean? People that are in our project should be there for the long term. And if you believe in the long-term vision, you know that we're going to go to the top 100%. You know? And Dubai, I'm going back to Dubai soon.
Yeah, Dubai. Yeah, he said when Dubai meet. Cheddar said why complain about 4 plus going down when Rascals are free.
Yeah, man. Anyone looking
Cheddar.
to buy Rascals right now, it's fucking now is the time, man. Now is the time. They're not going to get much cheaper than this for sure. They're not.
All right. Anyone got any other questions you want the team to ask? You got anything specific for Icon or Jack? Like, let's get them involved.
Yep.
Brewer just wants my fucking PFP. Grow up. He's never touching that.
Sorry, I had to dart off there, guys. I had an emergency phone call, apparently.
Was it?
Emergency, was it? Or was Ruth just
No, was
checking
it
you
fuck?
on the island?
Dishes
Yeah,
weren't
it's
done.
exactly what it was, mate, yeah. Just
Yeah,
pots
yeah.
ironing. Make sure bed's made.
Okay. Babushka, how do you answer to people that say Jelly is an unregistered security and putting it into the casino would be complicated and possible liability? Is the tanky going to help with that somehow? Love you all. Going to mint 2 balls.
Jelly is an unregistered security. It's not. Like I don't know why you would assume that. But it's not. Do you mean Jelly the token or like Jelly the entire project?
I'm assuming the token, bro, because obviously it's being able to be put on Gambulls, so I'm assuming that's what is being...
Yeah, it would be an unregistered security if we created a liquidity pool ourselves and sort of backed that liquidity pool. That's as far as I know. But we don't. The token's got value, so yeah, that's it. The token's got value based on a sentiment that's held by the community. It's not as we will buy Jelly, but we won't build a liquidity pool or anything like that to sort of create a pool or anything, you know. So yeah, it's not an unregistered security. But I saw one guy say about, because I mentioned, what did I mention? I said that the minters of Gambulls are going to get their money back within the first year, was what I said. And he's like, that sounds like an unregistered security, but it's just not. It's just people trying to be edgy and smart. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sweet. Icon, you had any ice cream today?
No ice cream today, mate. Just
Right, fair enough.
chicken.
Oh, you
with
don't need to go on
protein
live
shakes.
story, mate. That's fine. No, just
Listen,
to the ice cream.
Yes, what I was eating, all right?
So back to more serious stuff. Seacon said, are we at some point going to get Bayak raffles on Monet now that Gambulls will start to generate that bigger revenue to shake the entire Solana space?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, man, 100%. Like we did the Mutant Ape, that was, and just know, like all the raffles that are being done now are pretty much all out my own pocket. They are, but once Gambulls is creating that revenue, it makes much more sense, right? You claw back much more jelly by doing raffles for like higher value stuff, you know. So we'll be definitely doing. The plan is like if we can do a Bored Ape raffle every week or every month, we'll do it 100%. That's just one way of giving back to the community, because what it does is it sustainably pumps the token. If we can keep doing that, there's going to be a lot of buying pressure on the token, you know, from people that want to get involved for sure. So other people will be buying jelly as opposed to ourselves. People won't be selling as much jelly because there's stuff like that there. So yeah, it just makes sense.
So a few people saying, Jack, get a better fucking webcam. Agreed. 13 PSM. A question also for Jack. I assume it's Jack said best alpha cooler in a space, so not too sure. A little bit delusional
Not
there,
you,
but
really.
some advice I have. $300, but I have 2 choices. I could put it into Soul and then buy my first Rascal, or I can buy the Matic and get a Gambulls mint.
There's only one right answer here. Buy yourself some Matic, get a Gambulls mint, and hopefully pull a 101 and get yourself how much, $2,000 worth of or a $1,000 airdrop.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, for 101. That's the alpha. So get yourself $50 more, get yourself some Matic, and mint yourself a Gambulls or more if you can. It's the best alpha I can give.
Perfect. And you do always deliver on the Alpha Jack, so
I do. That's true.
There we go. Carlos, do you have any concerns on the Gambulls mint?
No, not at all, man. Not at all. If you saw on the back end how many people are asking us for whitelist spots, and there's loads of different communities. In terms of like, I've got no fear of it sort of doing badly because all the community are bullish. There's loads of people, and I've got no fear of nothing really. I'm very confident. I'm just a bit tired, man, because we've been working fucking hours and hours every single day. You see that we do 2 streams a day. We're doing podcasts. We're doing all sorts of stuff. So it does get tiring, like answering the same questions over and over again, and having to, obviously we still have to work with the devs. We still have to speak to everyone. We still have to continue doing everything that was doing before, and plus a mint. So I'm really looking forward to the mint being done with, so we can get back to focusing on what's really important, which is growth and all of that stuff, but yeah, no concerns at all. Cheddar, thanks for the 5 gifted, man. I just saw that come through. I appreciate it, brother. I do.
Oh, big Cheddar, what guy.
Legend.
Racing Bug says, when are you hosting a party for Gambulls after successful mint? Question mark.
Party, we're going to be doing, like we've touched on it there, we're literally going to aim to do 2 more gifted subs. You're a fucking hero, Cheddar. Yeah, we're going to, I mean, if these gifted subs keep coming in, we'll do one tomorrow. But we're going to aim, like, we know as a project that we keep saying the same word, but like sort of experiences and all that, it's important because that's what people, you can't put a dollar price on an experience, you know what I mean? So we're going to make sure that we're delivering the best experiences that we can possibly do. What we needed to do first was create revenue streams, build businesses, have all the money come in so it's self-sustainable. Like, I don't want to be using my money to buy someone a beer, you know what I mean? I'd rather use it to build businesses that then those businesses can buy someone a beer, if that makes sense. So that's what we're going to be doing with the Gambulls profits. We're going to be hosting, I think it's going to be like every 2 months we're going to travel to some place in the world, like Australia, Singapore, US, UK, all over, and just host a really fucking sick event for people to come to. So you can either fly over from your country or wait until it arrives in your country, But we want to make it so, yeah, we're hosting the best experiences. Rascals Jelly community, all of the Jelly Gambulls community will have VIP access, free merch, all of this random stuff. And then we'll allow people from the NFT community to come in. So they'll be able to come in and see what we're doing, and hopefully they go, fucking hell, this community is so, like, I want to be a part of this, and then they buy Rascals, and that'll be every 2 months. It will, and we'll have like videographers there doing like crazy videos, so we can use it as like marketing. This is how cool the Jelly community is and the Gambulls community is, and then they're like, oh fucking hell, I don't want to miss out on this. This looks really good. So we've got the value from utility and rewards, and then we've also got the value from experiences, which is it's gonna be amazing, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Sound. So Royce covered this, so feel free to just blast through it again. But what is the main need to raise funds for this gambling site?
Who said that?
Royce S. Season, I guess. SZN.
There's one of you want to go for it, man. I've said it about 10 times already.
Yeah, go on, Icon. Let's test you now. If you fail, you lose your
test
job.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I believe to cover the fees for the turnkey and the sports book at the moment, I believe the sports book will come first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Icon.
Elaborate, Icon. Come on.
Yeah, what else,
Give
mate?
A bit more than that, mate. It's fucking broad.
You got to take into consideration that everything up to this point has been free that we've given out to our community, and all these people saying, "Oh, we've got all these mint funds." We've literally given everything for free. So at this point, when you're building such a big business like a casino, there's a lot of expenses, and the sportsbook being a huge part of that. So, that's going to come into play. All these funds that we're going to get is going to go straight back into the casino and straight back to the holders themselves. So that's why we needed it.
Fucking hell, Ian's panicking, isn't he? He's panicking.
Trying to read chat.
Trying to read his script.
All right.
Chip in then, Jack. Come
Yeah,
on.
go on.
I can chip in. So yeah, basically, as Icon already touched on, the main thing is the insurance for the sports betting, right? Because what can happen is that you need money in the in insurance in case someone comes in. Let's say 10 people come together, pool together 10k each to make a 100k bet with like a 30-1 odds. There you go, 3 mil you got to pay out. So you need to make sure that you've got money in place before the sportsbook is there to pay out, because otherwise these big wins are going to come in. And as we're doing everything legal and by the book, we need to have that money there to pay out. So the main thing is insurance for the sportsbook, which Icon touched on. The turnkey, which you've already paid for, will take a bit of funds back towards that to pay for that, which is good. Increasing the wager limit, which comes with the turnkey, right? So obviously we're limited right now at $50 for both spins and bonus buys. So after this, we're going to be able to put more money into those hot wallets so that we can pay out bigger and we can up the bet sizes. So hopefully up to maybe $500 or something like that from $50, which is really good. And then also money's going to go into marketing too, which obviously marketing is super, super important for us and everything that we do. We've had insane articles in some things like Bloomberg, Bitcoin.com. Coin Market Cap got released earlier today. And we're going to have a Forbes interview release soon as well. So all that marketing is pivotal for the project, and percentage is going to be going there. And then I guess last but not least, we're going to be the Gambulls marketplace, which obviously we're building our own NFT marketplace, which of course isn't going to be cheap. And once it's there, you're going to be able to buy all sorts of NFTs in different currencies, and most importantly in fiat too, right? So you can buy with USD or whatever you input. So that's mainly. I don't know if you want to cover anything else, Carlos, that I might have missed, but that should cover.
Yeah,
it.
no,
Exactly
I mean,
what I was about to say.
Right, Jack, one, I don't know how you talk so long without breathing. Like, I swear you got fucking gills or something. Like,
I
it's
got
just
gills,
endless,
man.
but nah, you boys covered it between the two of you, to be honest.
yeah,
Mostly me.
yeah.
Has a question. How much money will go into marketing after mint?
I don't have a breakdown of the figures directly, but we've already been pumping money into marketing every a lot. I think we're doing about 20k a month right now, maybe a bit more. So yeah, we're just going to keep that up. We're going to put more into it and ensure that we do really well. After the turnkey comes, you got to understand as well that we're going to be getting streamers sponsored, where we're giving them money to play on our site, and if they win, they can cash it out and all that stuff. We've got it now, but it's wagered balances, right? So they have to wager through the money, and it's us lot, so everyone sort of understands the game, like we're part of it. So we're giving all these guys wagered balances. We give them the money, they have to wager through it. If they wager through it, they can cash out. But everyone's been cool. They've just been keep playing and upping the balances and stuff like that. But later down the line, we're going to be getting guys that are not, they're in it for themselves, right? They want that money, and we'll have to cover it and get them on. And it's the influencer streamer marketing is one of the best things you can do in casinos, because the avid gambler players that come back day after day after day, they're all watching streams because that's what they enjoy, you know. And if they're watching their favorite streamer play on a casino, they'll be playing on that casino as well. That's why Trainwreck and all them lot get paid literally hundreds of millions to stream on stake, because it's effective as fuck. So we'll be doing the same. I don't know if you touched, Jack, on the devs, right? Did you touch on that when you was going through it all?
No, that's a big part as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're literally hiring devs to fly into this country to come and work from here. We're gonna have devs that Cheddar with 5 more gifted. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, we're gonna have, I think, six devs. We're adding 6 more devs onto the Gambulls team, and that's gonna cost money as well for sure.
Yeah, sound and the offices, obviously the stuff that goes behind that, you know, it's all it's run as a proper business. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's everything covered, which is beautiful.
And the Lamborghinis as well, just to stick that in.
There was one guy,
Lambos for-
the Lambos, the Barbados trip, and all that stuff. There's one guy saying it takes. Why does it take so long to get paid on poker? Understand it's free poker. We're busy. I send the money to the team to pay it out. I think it takes a maximum of a week, right, to get paid on poker. If you can't wait a week for a free poker game payout, like, piss off, basically. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah, cool. That was going to be my next one. I was going to drop. I'm still saying it.
Yeah.
Perfect. That covers that. Yeah, that's most of the questions done. I've noticed that some holders can't access Gambulls due to country they're in. Would you be looking at benefits that they will be able to receive?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
get
yeah,
benefits.
depends what country you're in, bro. Just virtual private plane somewhere,
But also
wherever you want.
Yeah, just on that. The engage to earn rev share, that's a way where you don't need to play on the site. This is why it's cool to have 2 separate NFTs offering utilities that benefit 2 types of people, because like you say there, some people won't use ways around it to go and play on the site, but they won't need to. They can just get the engaged to earn rev share on that one, and that one they can sell to give someone who wants rake back and all the other stuff, you know. So yeah.
Tell Jack $100 on 200x on Crazy Time so you can buy a new fucking webcam.
No, I've got fucking webcam. I need hold on. There we go. I've got it. I just need new ports.
He's got it. He just
pretend
likes,
it's on. Like just
he
pretend
likes
it's on.
being back. He's
I'm
still
retro.
he doesn't take Ubers and that. He takes horse and cart. He still likes feeling like he's back in the day. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just let him have his moment, man. He's comfortable.
It's up
with it.
there. Just pretend it's there. Pretend it's better quality, okay?
Yeah. All right, we've got a pretty big comment here. My concern for the project and the team is, since the team is going all guns blazing, creating hyper marketing, there'll be so many eyes on you. You make a mistake and everyone will pounce on you, fun and abuse and trying to pull you down. Even if you have good intentions, there will also be someone fun. I know you're aware of the risks of making a big name in the space. Bro, we're already a big name in the space, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't see like 2 weeks ago, Carl got absolutely battered for about 4 days fucking straight for the price of the Gambulls mint. Regardless of, you know, anyone's thoughts on it, it's all laid out. You know, we're completely transparent as we are with fucking everything that we've ever done in the space as to why it needs to be that. Really, for what we're trying to accomplish, it should be higher, like to cover anything. The boys, you know, the owners are still going to have to inject their own money on top of this mint to get everything done. It's not there for anything else other than completing and executing what we set to put out. So, are we, you know, worried about a mistake or funning or abusing? No, bro. We've been through it for the last year, especially as we started making waves, coming from a D-rug up to 170, a healthy retrace, redistribution. There's FUD now. Like, we went in general chat earlier. Like, there's fucking FUD in holders chat that we had to just go and speak about and you know, just put some context behind this, what's happening. Don't worry about it. Like, we're all good. It happens every day, bro. Like, so no. Like, honestly, I think the whole team are, you know, really happy with how everything's gone. All the preparations have gone over what we expect. We're in a really good place. The casino's operating at a level that is over expectation. Yeah, like, no, we're just ready to get it done, get it out, and keep building, man. Like, at the end of the day, mint is part one, as you know. The hard work starts there, so we just want to get it minted out, and then we can start getting to work on it.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure,
know if
man.
anyone wants to touch on that.
If I could just touch on that a sec, like, I think people forget, like, in this space that everything's so critical, and the people that are voicing these opinions are doing it for their own benefit. And you're always going to have these people, and these people in particular are always going to remember these founders, you know, the people that are building these businesses who are doing really well. They're always going to remember the last mistake or your last trip up from the past, and they're always going to bring it up. So we're always going to have that fun. And regardless, that's the only thing that they will focus on. They won't focus on the fact that you've done really well for the past 2 years, year, or whatever it is. Like, they'll always focus on that. So that'll never go away. So to not expect that would be very naive of us.
Yeah. Yeah. And like with the FUD and all that stuff, when the results happen, the FUD is like, it becomes lesser, right? Once Gambulls are getting all the benefits from the casino and the rev share and all that stuff, and then Rascals are getting all this money from Jelly and all the utilities and all that stuff, like, it's going to be impossible to FUD, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're not worried about FUD at all. If anything, once we're at the point where we're smashing it, if people are talking about us, it's good, you know. It is.
Sound. I'm gonna take this one because it's fucking annoying me because I've seen it a few times now. What's gonna happen on the supply if we have 3D and 2D art? Bro, the supply is a supply. It's an airdrop. It's not a separate fucking NFT. You're not reminting a separate NFT. The supply is the supply, and then the 2D is airdrop. I don't know why people, especially for Gambulls mint, like, I don't know why people are so set on there being like the supply issue. Like, it's the same supply. It's just an airdrop. If we were doing it like that, ABC would have like 1 million fucking supply because they airdrop like a million things at once. So yeah, the supply is 6673 or 72, with the 711s on top. That's the end supply. There's no more. There's no less. So it'll be the same. Just to clear that up, fucking annoys me.
Yeah,
The Seeker is a genuine question, bro. But yeah, just it's the same. It's one supply.
yeah, we've had that question multiple times in Discord as well. And the good thing is, like, with the being the two, like, the bigger the community, the louder the voice, and that's what we want, man. And it's a totally separate thing. You've got Gambulls over there, you've got Rascals over there, and Jelly over there. So yeah, the bigger the community, the louder the voice, the more people we can get in, the better. And over time, it's gonna smash it for sure. And again, it's a free airdrop, so it's not. Because somebody was saying that culture went off on a rant there. Because someone was saying, "Why are you advertising it as a 6,000 mint when you should be advertising it as a 13,000 mint?" We were like, it just don't make any sense. Like, if you think about airdrops, what other projects have done, who's big right now that airdrops a lot? Like Clanosaur, right?
Clanosaur.
Yeah.
Clanosaur's big one, yeah.
Yeah. Like Clanosaur have not come out and said, yeah, well, we're doing 100,000 NFT mint, right? It's the mint was the mint, and then the airdrops are free rewards, so it literally don't matter. It don't.
Yeah, I did go on a little bit of a tangent. It's just annoying.
Yeah, Secon's a whale, mate. He's fucking come.
You don't know. You don't know. Mate, yeah, but I saw someone saying that as a team we have to manage fucking 38,000 NFTs as if they're like single aspects, and we have to manage every single individual one. Like, I don't think people quite grasp the concept of like growing a community and an airdrops. And I think the biggest thing for this one is, especially with Gambulls, is like we said, the two NFTs have two kind of different utilities. So people can benefit from both. There's a reason to hold and then wait for the PFP version, and you get two different aspects to it. It doesn't mean that it's double collection. It just means that we've actually put utility already to an airdrop that's going to happen. It's not just an airdrop that you can go and fucking dump on the market. Like, there's a reason to hold both. And if you're not going to use both, you've got an opportunity to flip one and then get your, hopefully then get your money back, and you're free rolling the NFT that you want to keep for the benefit that you're going to use most. So, smart as fuck, like everything that we do. But yeah, I just need to clear it up.
Yeah. I do like this this type of AMA though.
Whitelist, bro.
Give him one then. Give him one. I've seen him asking.
Be careful, whitelist.
Yeah, I've seen him on Twitter a few times posting shit. So if he's desperate, let's just give him one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sweet. But yeah, this style of AMA is pretty. I think this is better, right? It's way more easier to engage with people. Like, they're all typing in chat and that. I think it's better.
I like it.
Yeah.
We just do it like this for now.
I think so. I think we do it like this for the rest of the week. It's better that people can see us as well.
For the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next question. Let's get this going. So we've still got a few questions, and we've been running 45 minutes already. Is the casino profitable at this stage? And if so, how and when will the Jelly buybacks kick in?
Yeah, it's just got profitable now, and then as soon as, like, even me, once, like, for my funds at the start, I'm going to be pumping it into Jelly as well. So once we get the payout from the casino, all of the money that I get, my cut, which is 33% of the profit, that will go into buying back Jelly and all that stuff. It will.
Yeah, perfect. Fits into the turnkey, bro. Like, we don't have a time frame, but
it's being built though. I saw. Yeah,
it's done. Yeah.
Yeah, it's being built in the background. We've already posted sneak peeks and stuff. So, like, the good thing is what we're doing. We're not just waiting for the turnkey and then starting development. We're developing now, and then when the turnkey comes, we can just implement it as soon as it's ready. Right? That's everything. If we waited for the turnkey, that'd be stupid. We may as well just get on with it now, and that's what we're doing. So the marketplace will be up as soon as it's ready, pretty much. It will.
Perfect. If Gambulls does what it easily could do in terms of revenue and successes, how do you keep motivated for Rascals, Jelly Drop, NFTs, blah, blah, blah? Gambulls could go bonkers. I'm on the train for the ride, just leaving the rest behind. So basically, like, if Gambulls absolutely kills it and we're generating all these millions, team earning some fucking good money, we're getting to where we want to be. Like, how do we keep motivated to keep going Rascals, Jelly Drop, and pumping everything up? I don't know if one of the boys wants to answer that before you go in on it, Carl, just to get them involved. Like, how would that keep you motivated, Jack? Gamble smashing it. How are you going to stay motivated to keep delivering for Rascals and Jelly Drop?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question, but it's pretty easy for me. I mean, our goal is to get Rascals and Jelly to the #1 project in the world in NFTs, and that doesn't stop. If we've got 10 mil in the bank, 100 mil in the bank, like, that sense of achievement, you can't really put a price on to really bring. Because we deal with the 0.01 Solana, right? Literally from the bottom of the barrel, $1 at a time. And the goal is to get us to the very, very top, not just on Solana, not just on Polygon, but the top of the world, literally on NFTs. And as I say, it doesn't really matter how much we have in our bank account. We could have $10, we could have $100,000. The money doesn't really matter. The the whole challenge here is to get the NFT to the top and enjoy the process along the way. And like, we're all meeting new people, we're having like great times, we're learning a lot of shit. Like, this isn't like, when we've got money, it's not like we're suddenly disinterested, or we don't want to learn anymore, we don't want to create these life experiences. Like, we want to keep building as a community together with all of you and see you all at the top with us. You know what I mean? It's not like money changes any of that plans. Like, we want to see everyone here, every one of our holders doing extremely well, and just building long term with us. And this isn't going to be it. You know, with Gambulls, this isn't the end all be all. If Gambulls is, which it will be, making a shit ton of money, we're just going to make new businesses, make new opportunities for our holders to earn more money, and for us to create new ventures. So I don't think, just to answer in short, I don't think the money would really play any effect on any of that. I'm sure it'll be a lot nicer. We'll be living in nice houses and stuff, but it doesn't change the motivation. We'll still be, you know, building our absolute most to bring back value for you guys.
Icon?
Nothing more to add, mate. I think Jeff pretty much covered it there. Like, the thing for me, like, from this is that how close the community becomes through all these businesses that we're releasing. Like, it just keeps getting better and better and better, and it's only ever going to keep going up. So it's inevitable where we're going.
Sound.
CT Beat said, counted 3 breaths and 787 words. Well done, Jack.
Yeah. Listen, I like to just get it out, bang, get it out, and then you're done, you know?
All right, next question here. Sorry, yeah, no, I saw it the first time, but obviously come down on this there. So, Royce's real question, rather than just testing Icon, was: do you think that we'll be spread too thin between Rascals and Gambulls? I've seen many good teams fail because of split attention.
No, because it's not. We're not split the attention. We are the management team, which is, I'd say, it's all of us here, and we have different departments. So we've got the devs working on Gambulls, we've got the devs working on Jelly Drop, we've got the devs working on Soul Suite, we've got the devs working on. So they're all. It's not like he's doing a bit on there that day and then he's going over there and doing that. They're all separate teams. But it's a conglomerate of multiple different businesses that are all working in tangent to make Jelly successful, you know, and that's how it works. Like, the Jelly Drop devs don't do anything with Gambulls or anything else, and the same for everything, you know. So we're not spreading too thin. Yeah. We're not. If anything, we can add more to our sort of umbrella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sound. What's the status of the sportsbook at this point? What's the cooldown period expected postman, after which sportsbooks get released and integrated?
Around a month. It's going to be around a month, and then the sportsbook will be there. But we've got reasons for people to hold. If you check the announcement that I put in Gambulls Discord, there's the reasons to hold for that first month. But there's not many projects that mint out, and then within the first month they've got everything there, right? But that's our expectations. That's what we expect.
Is Soul Suite a partner of the Void? Like, no idea what he's talking about.
Is what? What was that?
Is Soul Suite a partner of the Void? Sounds like we put Soul Suite in a dark realm or something.
Yeah. See this behind here, this little LED thing. It opens up, and then there's a big fucking thing behind it. No, I don't think so. With Soul Suite, like I say, we've got different tiers. So right now, I don't know what projects are approaching us for Soul Suite. We've got a leaker that's now managing Soul Suite, and then we've got devs behind him, and we've got the marketing team behind him. And then once a project comes to the point where they've been accepted and all that, there's a whole council and doing stuff. Once they get accepted, then that's when we sort of turn our attention towards it. There is a few projects. I think there's three projects that are getting close. But yeah, I couldn't tell you the names.
Yeah, there are 3 indeed. It's looking good already. If we go out to Singapore, first drinks from Royce. Appreciate that, mate. We'll hit you up when we're out there.
That Royce seems like a cool guy, yeah? What does SCZN stand for?
Season. Royce Season.
Is it Royce Season? I swear it's like a country or something like that. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's short for season, as far as I'm aware.
Is it?
But I'm a fucking boomer, so I haven't really got a clue. Can you talk to Hacksaw and make a wanted slot but custom to Gambulls? Make it a bullfighter instead of a gunslinger.
We'll get there. Yeah, Coach touched on that before, when he got a little bit confused with what house games were. But yeah, there will be. Not guaranteed, but we're going to events with the big casino providers, Pragmatic, Hacksaw, No Limit, all of them. We're going to go to their events, make those partnerships, and I think the team that we've got in place that are going to be doing that, and myself and my partners, and then maybe some of these guys, we're all very sort of social, so making those partnerships are going to be pretty easy. Both of my partners have got like an extreme fucking sales background as well, so negotiating and getting everything over the line is something that they're really good at.
Perfect. That's all the questions so far, to be honest. Yeah, Royce season.
Yeah,
when he was a COD sweat, basically. So decent.
Sweet. Yeah, Cheddar, I appreciate all the subs,
We're
mate.
coming up to an hour, man. Oh, sorry, Cheddar.
Yeah, Cheddar, I appreciate all the subs. Nice one, legend. Someone asked, do you expect Gambulls to be more than Rascals? The answer is no. We expect Rascals to be worth more, but we expect Gambulls to be worth more than what Rascals are worth now.
Oh, I missed that one. Oh, yeah, Alan P. Nice. Yeah, that's all the questions so far, basically. If you got any more, put them in. We're coming up to an hour, so we'll let Carl get back to his bonus hunt. But yeah, we'll give it like a couple of minutes. So if you have any questions that we haven't already covered, then feel free to put them in. If not, then we'll get off of here and let Carl go and win, I don't know, maybe 74,000 on a bonus hunt. Sounds good.
Is there any update on Game Room? Yeah, all the art's been done. It's been put on hold. Like our attention right now, as you can see, is fully on promoting, marketing, and making sure Gambulls pops off as best it possibly can. But we've got all the art ready. We've got the system in place for how we're going to do it. So yeah, everything will take place. A separate site to claim.
Engaged,
yeah, we're probably going to stick it out because we've got gambullsnft.com, right? It'll probably be on there. It will. Can a portion of mint funds go for Jack's new camera? No.
Definitely fucking not. Is engaged to earn going to be a separate? Oh, yeah, that's what you just said. I thought you said game rooms. My bad. Deagle's leaving the ecosystem. Super happy. Sports but related. We'll have some parlays. Nah, pretty good. Red Bull time.
Someone said, any idea when Rascal's Rarity will have an impact? It'll be after the turnkey. Once the turnkey comes in, we'll be able to stake the Rascal on Gambulls. It just requires patience, right? If you buy NFTs now, Rarity and stuff like that, we always told you that it's going to be when that site of the that part of the site is ready, you know, and we're almost there. Like, we're getting really close. You bought back then, you've held since then. We're getting really close to the site's already here. We're doing this mint. We're going to get all the money. We're going to build the office and do all of this stuff. Things are about to pop off, man. So if you're having any doubts now, we're literally right at the final fucking hurdle of not having crazy revenue and all that stuff coming in. Once it's all here, it's going to be nuts. I think the stream's lagging.
Yeah, stream's lagging.
Yeah.
Ah, it's recorded anyway.
Yeah. Are we back?
Next?
Are we back? I don't think we're back.
Nah, it seems like it's rugging. I had to refresh, but I lost chat.
Is it live now? Can you see us or not?
Yeah, briefly, and then.
Yeah, it should be coming back. Yeah.
Use the mint funds to make your own internet service provider.
Yeah, hopefully.
Then Danny just saying, is there any time frame after mint where you expect to onboard streamers? We're looking at them now, Danny. I've got you in my DMs, bro, but obviously mint week is not the time to start entering those sort of conversations. So as soon as we minted, I'll get back to you. But yeah, we'll sort out on Discord, man. I'm a nightmare with my Twitter DMs, to be honest. So
yeah,
we will sort that out.
When Gambulls on Pornhub, soon. You're gonna see Jack. That's Jack's new job. It's gonna be
That's why he's got that ropey on camera, isn't it? So you can't clearly see his face. You don't want to get
so
linked
can't
up
see
with
much
it.
pixel there.
Yeah. Someone asked
Yeah, I haven't heard the
before.
answer to my question. Raiku, what was your question, bro? Can you retype it? We had to refresh stream.
It was the Rascal Rarity. It's being built and it's going to be here pretty soon. It is. It's once we get the turnkey, we can implement all of the back end code that we're doing to where you stake your Rascal and all that. But we're just waiting for the turnkey. But someone asked as well, any plans to stand out from other sports books with there's so many out there? And I think having an NFT that you can use on sportsbook benefits were the first ones that are doing it, really, that I know of. So yeah, that's one way of standing out. But you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to market, and make sure people are using your site. That's how you stand out, right? And that's what we'll be doing.
Sound.
Yeah.
Want to see your icon on Naughty Africa? Not sure what that is, Devil Ranjam, but I'm sure we can arrange it.
What?
What is that?
I'm not sure, mate. It's just what it is. Right,
I'm
I
not
reckon,
Googling it.
boys, we're going to wrap it up. So I hope we've answered pretty much everything. It's been real informative and a good AMA. It's been running pretty much an hour. So did anyone want to have any hang on, Dropbox, just because, or box drop. I don't know why I was saying it backwards. Carlos, if you had 2 Rascals in one game room, would you burn the game room or keep it?
Burn it. Easy.
Burn it. That's your
Easy.
answer. Jack,
Burn it.
burn it.
Burn it,
Icon?
burn it.
Yeah, I'll probably burn it.
Yeah, I'll
Definitely.
burn it as well. There you go, all 4, bro. So yeah, boys, any final thoughts from you while we wrap this up?
Yeah, we just understand that we work our absolute bollocks off to ensure that we're doing everything we can to succeed. And I think so far we've done an amazing job from what resources that we've had and stuff like that. We're now about to have like a significant investment, and with that, it's going to be put in the right places, and it's going to take us to a whole new level for sure, man. And again, it's just trust the process, because we're on track to fucking crazy levels, man. That's my final thoughts.
Icon?
Yeah, I think it's worth just noting, like, I know we spoke about people flooding on Twitter and stuff, but it's good to appreciate, like, we get, like, that gets way overshadowed by the amount of support we get from the community and people even outside the community who see that what the team are building. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's consistently been there for us.
Yeah.
That's nice, Icon. Jack?
Yeah, just a few things. Just be patient. Rascals are free, and Gambulls mint is free. That's it. See you in 3 days for the mint. That's my final words.
Spot on. Yeah, perfect. All right, boys. Let's wrap this up and go watch Carl lose a load of money on blackjack.